Hi again, it's me. So, Leah, I just started over. Hope that you are tuning in. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us again. I apologize. This light is really bright too, so that's why I'm squinting, and I can't read. I can't see anything anymore because my eyes are old. So let me see. Oh my. Hi, Angela. I can't wait to be on your radio show. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Here we go. Let's try this. My glasses.
I'm literally standing, hopping on one foot in a side room in the back corner. I'm like,
how are you?
We did it!
How are you?
I'm great. Apologies to you and all you beautiful hearts that held in. And I love the fact that perseverance wins.
Yes.
Because you had to see me. I wish the camera was on me. I literally went from 5 rooms. Like, maybe it's this room, maybe it's that room, maybe it's another room. I had this really cute chair set up.
Oh.
So we got me standing.
That's okay. I feel like you need to stand because you have so much energy all the time.
So much. So I'm just happy. Where's my tea? Oh, I have my tea behind me.
Okay. Tea for 2, my beautiful friend.
Cheers! And my cup says, be happy. And my tea that I'm pouring is ginger and wheatgrass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That sounds delicious. That is too. Cheers.
Cheers.
So while I was vamping,
yes,
I said that you had an incredible story, and that I didn't want to take away from it. I wanted to hear it right from you.
Oh.
And for those of you watching, please follow Leah. What is your Instagram?
My Instagram for jewelry, to see the beautiful Valencia Key jewelry, follow Valencia Key Design, and you'll see all these pretty sorts of inspiring visual wearing pieces that inspire your heart to live it fully and abundantly, full of joy and love. And to see me in my own element, you can go to Lia Valencia Key on Instagram. And I'd love for you to follow my heart because I love life and we just share it.
You do. So you guys, when I met Leah originally because she came in to QVC as a makeup and hairstylist.
Yes.
And
7, 8 years ago.
7 or 8 years ago. And whenever she entered the room, she lit up the entire room.
Oh,
She still does. She still does.
Thank you.
Yes. But let's get to, how did you get to being able to design your beautiful line of jewelry and presenting it on QVC?
Yes. Oh, well, to start having dreams. Dreams are the most important thing, I think. There are so many core values. I call them roots, and we'll get into that. My new collection is roots, like what you're rooted in. And the one big thing is I dream. Like I dream bigger than anyone can ever imagine. And so the dream starts, and my dream is to create these wearable pieces that inspire love and joy. And when people look at their wrists or they pick a picture of they see themselves and they inspire to live a life just shining and welcoming people into their hearts. And from that dream, I start to just do little things like sketch the designs, research how do you make jewelry, because I knew that I didn't want to hand make jewelry. I wanted to draw the designs personally, like what do I see people wearing, but then I wanted to make them in a bigger amount that I could get them across the whole entire United States. I'm like, so how do you do that? So I researched a lot, fell a lot, lost a lot. And then through a lot of travel and being inspired and beautiful hearts, truthfully, Angel, seeing my heart. And when people start to see my heart, they start to say, oh my gosh, your jewelry's pretty. I want to wear a piece of your heart. And hearts like you and many other women just start wearing it and saying, where'd you get that from? Oh, that's Valencia Key. It's all about joy. It's all about love. And then QVC came out with this big fine competition.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny, when you dream, you never know when the dream's going to drop on your lap. And so I always say, I'm never ready, but I'm always ready to walk into it. So I don't never have my ducks all in a row, but I know when opportunity come, I just believe in saying yes, like you asked me to be here, and I'm so honored. And I believe in saying yes. So someone texted me, 2 people texted me and said, QVC is having a competition, and I think your jewelry is perfect. Like, I didn't even see the competition.
Okay, all right.
People texted me and told me about it and said, I really think Valencia Key Jewelry should submit to this QVC competition. Because one thing I believe in, once you dream something, you say it to everyone.
Yep.
You say it out loud. You speak it in the universe. And when you speak it in the universe, it comes all back to you.
It does.
And so people heard me speaking this so many times for many years, and they said, this is your time. So I applied, and I went in full force, like walking in it as if it was happening, like no doubt. And through just submitting videos, you had to submit a video, you had to do different interviews, you had to make sure your product was to a certain standard. So it was a lot to get into it. And the final interview, we got 6 minutes to present to a panel of judges at QVC, and that was including setup and breakdown, right?
Oh boy.
So I think they started with 10, and then they said, okay, 6. So I had this short amount of time to just spread my light, and I think the beauty is when you share your truth and when you have something to give to the world receives it. And the panel said, I'm giving you a big fine ticket. And that was the opening up to dreams, walking into my dreams, to be able to share a message.
Well, and Lia, I also know that you started from very, very humble. You had a very humble, growing up. And could you expand on that a little bit, if you don't mind?
Yes, no, please. I love sharing that part of my story, because my rough, humble beginnings is what makes me walk in gratitude. It's what makes me appreciate every facet of life and appreciate every beautiful heart that comes into my life, because I started in an environment of Philadelphia, which is one of the roughest neighborhoods, drugs, alcoholism, homelessness. I was homeless with my mother and brother and sister for 3 years. I guess I was in the age range of 3rd grade to start. And so that was so rough, because
7 or 8 years old. You were 7 or 8?
So I am and I black out dates and ages, but I know grades of school, because
believe me, I understand.
But yes, and I don't have children, so I don't know what age you are in third. But I remember 3rd grade, because when we were moved, so we were in the homeless shelter for 3 years, and I was third grade because by the time they moved us to this place called a housing project, which is small houses with everyone that doesn't really have a place to stay. So they give you this area. So it's a whole bunch of people that have nothing. And so when you have nothing, a lot of hard things happen around you, a lot of violence, a lot of negative things like robberies and drugs and everything. You just see all the gamut of darkness, if you will. And so 5th grade is when we start. So 3 years in the shelter, moving to 5th grade, I knew I was spiraling down and following my environment. Basically, when you're young, you soak up what's around you. So you see negativity, you do negativity. You act wayward because that's what you see. And my mother tried to fight us against it, but it just was overcoming me. And I remember coming home and my mother with this very serious face saying, "Lia, I have one question to ask you. And do you want to be a leader or do you want to be a follower?" And it was just really random because it was a random day. And I was like, I don't understand at this young age. And she said, right now you're following the challenging environment. You're following the negativity. You're following all the hardships that you see. And that is where you're going to stay. Or do you want to lead your life? And you have the power to lead your life. You have the power to choose. So you choose. And she just walked off. At 5th grade, she just left that decision on me. And I thank her to this moment. And the funny part is my last name is Key. But at that moment, she gave me the key to unlock my life. And she gave me the key to unlock this joy and this light and this radiant abundance of just leading a place, knowing that my predicament does not determine my destiny. And so ever since then, I just start walking out of my predicament into my destiny.
And then you flew into QVC, after training to be a makeup and hair person, you flew into QVC.
Yes.
You met other people that just helped guide you and inspire you. And then now you have your name on this incredible line of jewelry.
It is.
I can't wait for the next
It's so
round.
magical. It's so magical how the beauty of the power to really decide what do you want life to look like?
Yeah.
What do you want life to be?
That's right.
And the power is right here. It's right inside of you.
And here.
Here and here. And, and once you get it from here, then everything else radiates and gravitates to you. And so I've just been walking in the power that I determine my destiny. I believe in a higher power. So God is my guiding force, but God gives us the power to walk into wherever dreams are in our heart. So everyone who's watching, I inspire you, whatever's in your heart. It doesn't have to be a business or a company. It could be something small. I ask you to choose it right now because the power is in first here to choose it and then the action and do it.
I agree.
And that's where joy is.
Yes. So my best friend from high school commented, "You're so inspiring." And
thank you. I love you.
My sister-in-law just commented, "You're so inspiring" as well. So you are, and you live what you believe, and you shine really, really brightly. And we need more people like you in our world, especially today with it being such a challenging time for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one of the things that I love about you that we have in common is that we love to travel.
Ooh, I love to travel.
And so when you follow Lia, go check out some of her pictures from recent travels, because I know we're all kind of, we have to keep it tight right now. We can't go anywhere.
Yes.
But when we are able to go and fly and be free, where's your first destination?
Oh, that is such a good question because I am like so ready. You know, that's my itch. So, my first destination in my heart is Africa.
Okay.
But I have to tighten it up, Africa, because I've been to Egypt, which is a part of Africa.
Right.
My father was from Angola, and not many know that, but he was directly from Angola.
Okay.
He came over here on a college scholarship, and
wow.
that's how my mother and my father met, and they are both deceased now. So it is my heart to go to Angola and see Ghana and see that region of Africa and just be filled up with the art and the creativity
Yes.
of that land. I'm going.
I can just imagine you just like putting your hands in the dirt. Like
and you know I love a good selfie. So like something about the dirt and me taking a picture.
I can just picture you like one of my favorite Gladiator. I'm going around the world for a second, totally off world. So Gladiator and the lead actor Russell Crowe, Maximus, before he goes into battle, he kneels down and he takes some dirt and he rubs it in his hands. Like just feel the earth
just
below
feeling
him.
the earth.
And I don't know, and for some reason I just imagine you doing that just to be a part of that country, of that continent. Just like put your fingers in the dirt. So
I'm gonna do that. You know what's amazing? Because now that we said it, it's gonna happen. Because I believe everything you speak out of your mouth happens in life. And I'm gonna take a selfie and then I'm gonna tag you in it.
Yes. Yes. So oh my goodness gracious. I'm so excited.
Where are you going?
You know what? We are planning a trip next year to Alaska.
Oh, I heard that's so good.
Yes. So it's going to be a bit of a family and friends trip. And so I'm super excited to do that. I know I'm having that wanderlust too, Leah. Like we went to California. We went to wine country in January, right before all of this stuff started happening. We were just hearing about it when we were in California. So I'm glad we got that in, but I just want to put my feet in the sand.
Oh, sand. So you know what's funny? I'm a like water person, but sand is like, ooh, because it gets everywhere on me. I'm like, I gotta rinse it off. But one of my best friends loves sand. Like she just wants to, like you said, put her feet in it and like feel the warmth of the sand. I'm like, I've got to learn to enjoy that.
Yes. You don't have to lay there and be on it all day. Just putting your feet in the sand.
Just feel it.
Just to feel it. It's amazing. But my husband and my sister-in-law and I went to Italy last May. And
I love Italy.
What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part?
So I went to Italy on an excursion to meet manufacturers in Italy.
Okay.
And I drove through Tuscany.
You drove?
Yeah, like I am all about jump in, let's just do it type of girl. And I generally travel by myself.
Yes.
9 times out of 10. And so I decided I need to go to this manufacturer, but I also want to see that countryside. So I'm just going to drive. I don't know how to read the signs, but hopefully I have GPS. And fun fact, in Europe, everything is generally stick. Most people drive stick shift. So when you go to rent a car, it's like one automatic car in the whole rental building. So I was lucky to get that one automatic with that one GPS. Oh, and another funny story. So on my way to Italy, I was coming from a trip local, like California. And I realized, like, you never rely on what you hope to happen. I believe in that. Like, you don't want to hope something happens, right? You plan it. You do everything you possibly can to make sure that things happen in life. But to kind of lay your groundwork that it's okay, right? So I'm like, I don't have a GPS. And I don't want to hope they have a GPS in these cars. So I'm in Arizona or somewhere, and I found that Amazon, if you order Amazon, you can find a Dropbox anywhere you are. And so I had a GPS shipped to a Dropbox in Arizona. I drive to the Dropbox, pick my GPS up, then drive to the airport to go to Italy. So I had a GPS.
Oh my goodness.
And I drove to Tuscany. And so I think Tuscany is beautiful. Ponza is the small island.
Which one?
Ponza.
Okay.
It's not far from Rome, and maybe 2 hours or so from Rome, but you have to take a ferry.
Okay.
I may have pronounced that word wrong, the town wrong, but it's a little small island, and it's so beautiful.
Okay.
Love Italy.
We definitely want to go back. And so we did the northern part of Italy last year. So next time we started in Venice and ended in Rome. So next time we'll start in Rome and go south for sure.
And then go, yes.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I love Venice though.
Oh, so magical. I know. It was amazing. So we have so many places. I mean, we're talking about something like the Maldives or Bora Bora, something exotic.
Oh,
like
Bora Bora is amazing. Oh, that's
really
gorgeous. Bora Bora is gorgeous. It's very awesome if you kind of want to relax, have peace, tranquility, and beautiful scenery.
Okay.
It's that type of vibe, but like picture galore. Wow. If you want to paint, that is the place. It's just like sunsets and beautiful. That's an option.
Photography.
Yes.
The only thing I'm good with my hands with is makeup.
Is that good makeup? Yes, you are so good at that. Like when I had to do you, I was like, you're amazing. So what should I do? I'm a little nervous. Well, your hair is always cute too, though.
I can't do the hair. Oh my goodness. But it's okay. It's been in a ponytail this whole coronavirus, you know. So
look, oh my gosh, this is how so my hair stays.
Oops, let me touch that back. Oh my goodness. Lia, so what are you, is your Roots collection? Is it Roots, is that right?
Yes, Rooted, yes.
Is that going to be on QVC or is that going to be available on your website?
Well, it's on my web. I'm slowly, I have a few of the Roots collection on my website now. And I pray that it makes it to QVC soon. It's this is a new. If you can see, it's not really good because of the light. But it's called. It's a post and it's called Roots and Wings. Okay. So it's like roots shooting out in the form of wings. And so if you have roots, you'll always be grounded to grow. And if you have wings, you'll always soar and fly to your highest height. And it just
beautiful.
Inspires my heart when I put them on.
Will you post a picture of those on your see it a little bit better because the with the light and the camera didn't do that great of a job.
Yes.
So
I'll post it on the Valencia Key design page.
Okay, great. Good. Okay. Well, my beautiful sunshiny friend, I just want to thank you for being with me. Tea for two, me and you, for today. And I love you. Can't wait to hug you. Thank you.
I cannot wait to hug you. Thank you for thinking of me for this. Thank you for staying in for 30 minutes and staying committed that this live was going to happen and being patient, because I think patience is one of the powerful keys of life too. I think that we get rushed, we get aggravated, and we get so quick to cut or end. But if we just hang in there like you did today, things happen. And look, you hung in there and I'm here. So thank you so much. I'm grateful to see your face.
I'm so happy to see you too. Please stay healthy, stay safe. And I will hopefully see you and hug you very, very soon.
Yes. Mwah. Thank you. Love you. Love you, everyone. Thank you.